So 7 days ago, I had my Sims 4 Woohoo speedrun world record taken from me. So I took it back. I'm going to show you how right now. So after Chiblee took my Sims 4 Woohoo record, shout out Chib Nation, I went live the very next day, okay? I gave it a couple of days, I let him have his fun, and then a couple of days later, I went live and started playing The Sims 4. Just because everybody was saying, oh, you gotta take the record back, I didn't really care that much, but I was like, yeah, I'll go live, why not, you know? It's something to do. And as you can see here, about 20 minutes into the stream, I started playing The Sims 4, just like practicing the woohoo thing, trying to get back into the swing of it. And truth be told, you know, I did a lot of attempts. I wasn't really having a ton of luck with it. It wasn't going too great. In fact, there were like multiple times during my attempts to kind of like shake the rust off and get back into the swing of speedrunning woohoos. There were several times where I said, I don't think I'm going to get it. I had some runs going, but like this one right here, this was 33 seconds long. The world record at this point was what? 23 seconds, 483 milliseconds. Very good time. I was not getting close to that, okay? So I kept playing, you know, I kept doing runs. Yeah, I was just kind of like hanging out, shooting the shit, not really taking it too seriously. And then this run happened an hour and 17 minutes into stream. Keep in mind, like I said, I hadn't started doing runs until like 20 minutes in. This was not even an hour of doing these runs, okay? And this happened. That's fine, and then we knock on the door. You click here, go up to knock on the door. Friendly introduction. Hello, hello, offer a rose, kiss hands, tell a joke about family heritage, hold hands, flirt, first kiss. Oh my god. The timer wasn't going? That was fast. How fast was that? The timer wasn't going. Should I clip that? Was that? And as you can see here, the timer wasn't going, okay? The speedrun timer, I messed it up. I accidentally, like, hit the same button that you used to start and stop it. I, like, accidentally hit that button during the run, so the timer wasn't going. That doesn't actually matter in speedruns, by the way. And for those of you who watch a lot of speedruns, you probably see this little clock pretty often, right? When people are doing speedruns and stuff like that. But just so you know, that timer that you see on people's streams, it's actually totally optional. It's literally just for hype. It's literally just so that the viewers can kind of like get an idea of how the run's going and stuff like that. Not actually necessary for speedrun.com. So what I did was I asked the chat and I said, hey, you know what? That run was actually pretty good. We might want to like take a look at that. Again, I had just come off a break. We had just fired up the game again. I had just done a single run and I realized like, wait, that seemed kind of fast. So what I did was I clipped it, downloaded the clip, put it into my software, and I figured we would take a quick look. The way that this works, by the way, is these runs technically don't start until the in-game clock starts right here. Okay, so what you do is you take your clip into your editing software, you go to when this green play button first shows up, which means that the clock in the game has started, and then you take that all the way until you see the little woohoo notification pop up back here. As soon as that first frame when the woohoo pop-up comes in, that's when time officially ends. So we go from when the clock starts to when you get the woohoo notification. That is the speed run. That is the time that we take. There were 1,403 frames total in that run I had just done that I felt like was so fast. So 1,403 frames, 60 FPS footage. We know that there's 60 frames per second, 1,403 frames. What does that come out to? 23 seconds, 383 milliseconds. That is 100 milliseconds. That's 1/10 of a second faster than Chiblee's world record that he got a week ago. Look, you can actually see, this is when I was dialing this up and like doing the math to figure out the exact time. You can see the exact moment that I realized we just got a world record without even like really trying. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this shell-shocked young man. Look at this. This is the moment that I realized. That's the world record. Like, I'm not even kidding. And like, to be fair, I actually like rechecked like 3 times. I did 3 total rechecks. And then I checked Chiblee's world record using this same exact method just to make totally sure that this is correct. And I checked like a bunch of woohoo runs. Like I took the footage, checked it using my method to make sure that the times actually work, just to make sure that I was right about this, because it's 1/10 of a second. It's 100 milliseconds, okay? This is really, really close, but it is the world record. It 100% is the world record. And yeah, dude, I mean, look, it was just kind of a crazy thing that happened. Like I said, I was not expecting to get a world record that night. I really thought that we were going to be like grinding out the game for at least 2 days, like Chiblee did. I was expecting that we were at least going to have to put 10 hours into it. like Chiblee did. And no disrespect at all. No disrespect at all. Okay? It's not easy getting a world record unless you're built different. Unless you're him. If you're him, you know, then it might be a little bit easier for you than most. And, you know, I'm going to be just humble, and I'm going to say, like, look, I wouldn't be saying I'm him unless I had some kind of, like, video evidence. And, I mean, you guys just saw it. Look, it was less than an hour of attempts. I was just hanging out. I was just chilling, dude. I was literally just, like, chilling. But in any case, look, it was a lot of luck, I think. A lot of it, I think, was just, like, crazy good RNG. Not to mention, we did this on the old level, not the new level that Chiblee got the world record on because he was talking about how he changed the meta up and stuff. No, we took it back, dude. I told you guys I was a believer in the original spot. I told you guys that, like, the new meta is bullshit. All right? And I proved it because we just got the world record on the old level. And honestly, dude, this could be optimized. It wasn't even a great run. Like, I had some issues. I wasn't too quick when I, like, visited the house. I, like, kind of messed up a little bit. That's the story, dude. That's the story of how I got the fastest woohoo in The Sims 4 again. I let Chiblee have it for 2 days, okay? For 2 days, he was on top, and I think that's great. I know how it feels to be on top. In fact, I'm back on top. So if anybody in the world knows how it feels, it's me, because that's how I feel right now, right this second. You want to know what it's like to be on top? Just ask me right now. It feels great. And if you guys have any questions for a world champion, just let me know, man. I'm just kind of chilling. So, see ya.